If you guys didn't know, FNaF VR is my favorite FNaF game of all time, and for years I've been really hoping that they'd make another one including some minigames that they left out of the original, like FNaF 4, Sister Location, FNaF 6, maybe Ultimate Custom Night, and a few other minigames, like some new ones. I honestly never thought that this would actually happen, but yesterday on the PlayStation Live Showcase we got the announcement of FNaF Help Wanted 2, scheduled to release in late 2023, and honestly I couldn't be happier. FNaF fans are eating so good this year. Not only have we gotten a lot of Tales from the Pizzaplex books, not only are we getting the Ruin DLC, not only are we getting the FNaF movie, but now we're even getting a sequel to FNaF Help Wanted, and to top it all off, this is all happening in 2023, which many people will know is a very important year in the FNaF lore, housing FNaF 3 and 6. I'm just so happy to be getting a sequel to Help Wanted, but my one question is just what we can expect from the game. What types of minigames will there be? Will it be canon? Well, let's talk about that. The teaser showed the elevator from Sister Location with Hand Unit speaking to us, saying that no one else applied for the job, so thank you to us for returning to the job since we did a merely acceptable job last time. That's essentially all we got besides the Ballora jump scare and the release span of late 2023 after that. Now this obviously tells us that there's going to be Sister Location VR, which will be a bit strange considering we already had Funtime Foxy in FNaF VR, but it's not a big deal to do it again. I am really interested to see how they're going to do it since the way the checkpoints work in Sister Location is kind of weird. I feel like what they'll do is have it so that if you die and you restart, it sets you back a certain checkpoint, but if you go to the main menu and then you go back into the game, it will unsave your progress. It's also interesting because while every other Sister Location character appeared in the original Help Wanted, Ballora didn't at all, which I assume is why she was the jump scare in the trailer. But what other game modes could there be? I assume that they're not going to be doing FNaF 4 because of some of the nights of FNaF Help Wanted being just like FNaF 4, and I think that they'd probably include FNaF 6, but I really don't know how they would incorporate that either. Whether it would restrict you to only having salvaged all the animatronics and maybe remove the Tycoon part from that set of minigames, and then only include the Office gameplay as the FNaF 6 game modes. However, I don't think that they would scrap the other two parts completely. After all, the FNaF 1, 2, and 3 minigames in the original Help Wanted weren't the only ones. There was also the parts and service, dark rooms, vent repair, and night terrors, so I think that they'd be doing it in a similar structure. They could have the salvage minigames from FNaF 6 as their own set of minigames. This game could also be a great opportunity for Scott to include something that he said he planned but never ended up adding to Pizzeria Simulator, an endless tycoon mode. It could just be like a little fun side thing that isn't part of the main set of minigames, but it's just something that you can do for fun. I also think that the third and final FNaF game that they'd include in the roster could be Ultimate Custom Night. Having Ultimate Custom Night in the official Help Wanted 2 would be such a cool idea, where you would like click on the game and open it, but on the screen where it tells you what to do, there would also be like a UI where you could customize everything. However, I'm not sure how this would work for the 5 nights thing. Maybe instead they could have all the animatronics on at once for each difficulty, and then increasingly get more difficult, with everyone starting on a difficulty of 1, then building to 5, 10, 15, and finally 50-20 mode in FNaF VR. Maybe after all those nights there could be the actual customizable mode in a similar manner to how FNaF 2 VR has the customizable Withered game mode. As for the other minigames they could include, I really don't know what they'd do, but I'm sure that whatever they ended up doing would be amazing. However, one thing that many people are concerned about is how the story will work. When exactly will this take place, and what will the story be? Honestly, I don't really have an idea. It could just be that this game will be a way that Fazbear Entertainment will try to rebrand after the Pizzaplex shuts down to try and regain the trust of the public. And I think that's the most likely option considering the game does come out after Ruin. However, Hand Unit also says welcome back since we did a good job last time, which would imply that we are playing as the same person in FNaF VR 2 that we did in FNaF VR 1, and I doubt that Vanessa would come back to work here again. I also doubt that Glitch Trap is still around, so what exactly would happen in this game? I think it'll definitely be canon, but I just don't know what to expect from it, but I think that's a good thing. I'm excited to find out when the game does come out. I don't exactly know how this will work, but I'm curious to know your thoughts. What do you guys think will happen in FNaF Help Wanted 2? Are you guys excited for the game? Let me know in the comments, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to, and put your ideas for the game in the comments down below, but I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!